One of the things that I've been reckoning with is, how do I teach people to unify? How do I teach people to get along with each other, to tolerate each other? And I do a pretty good job of knowing what to tell people most of the time. There's this one issue that I don't know how we will overcome, and it is this issue of land and people who take up space, who live in our communities, who we do not accept. One of the themes of the 20th century and into this 21st century is the collective trauma of trying to extinguish people and make people disappear who we don't want to see. From the Armenians to the Germans to those in Darfur to the current effort to do the same thing, which is to make people disappear that are unwanted. This is the same thing that people go through when they are trying to work through their internal trauma. There are pieces of self that are hurt and unacknowledged and want to be known and want to be embraced. And they say, I am here, recognize me, integrate me, love me. And it's the exact same thing when it's the collective trauma. Something exists that I do not want to look at, know, or acknowledge. And so I will do my best to fight it, deny it, stamp it out. This is happening with certain identities in the US. Hello, I am a trans person. I exist. Recognize my existence. I am an immigrant. Recognize my existence. I'm a Black person. Recognize my existence. And the current attempt, which always fails, is I will try to make you disappear. That is insanity because you can't make something disappear that exists. I think the issue with land is coming up in our current times because we have had so much spreading around of humans. Never have we had so many people ungrounded from their ancestral lands and living in places that their ancestors are not from. I watched Armistead. This year, my boyfriend wanted me to watch it, and one of the themes in that film is at some point, the white people, the enslavers, say, okay, well, everyone we brought over from Africa, just go back to Africa now. And the people who had been brought here through slavery said, we're not leaving. This is our home now. You brought us here, you're gonna have to deal with us. And so this entire video is a way of me asking, has anyone read literature on how we deal with this? How do we reckon with land? How do we make space for everyone when space is a limitation? Physical space is a limitation. We cannot just get rid of people, we know that. But what do we do?